talk about the history and origins of herbalism. So, herbalism has ancient origins dating back thousands of years with evidence of herbal remedies used by various cultures, including the Egyptians, Chinese, Greeks, and indigenous peoples. Herbalism was often intertwined with spiritual and shamanic practices where healers and medicine people would use plants for both physical and spiritual healing. And then during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, herbalism gained popularity in Europe with the publication of herbals. They were books detailing the use of medicinal plants. And then different cultures developed their own traditional systems of herbal medicine, such as Ayurveda in India and traditional Chinese medicine, which continued to be practiced to this day. And now we're in a modern revival. Herbalism is experiencing a revival, and it started in the late 20th century as people sought natural alternatives to conventional medicine, leading to the emergence of modern herbalism and herbal practitioners like myself. So there are lots of different types of herbal remedies, and we're going to go through just a couple of them here. So if you think of herbal teas, that means that they are herbs steeped in hot water to create a tea. You can steep in cool water as well, depending on the plant. And they are commonly used for soothing ailments such as digestive issues or insomnia. Tinctures are concentrated liquid extracts of herbs, typically made with alcohol or glycerin, and they are used for precise dosing and long shelf life. Salves and balms are typically used for topical issues or sores or wounds, and they are usually made by infusing herbs into oils or ointments, and they're often used for skin conditions or muscle pain relief. You can also use capsules and tablets, which means you can take dried herbs that can be put into a capsule or pressed into tablets for convenient and controlled dosing. Then there are herbal poultices and compresses, where herbs can be applied directly to the skin as poultices or soaked in hot or cold water for compresses to address various ailments or injuries. Typically, they'll be topical as well, the injuries or the ailment. So if we look at herbalism and how it differs from conventional medicine, you're going to have a more holistic approach using herbalism. They're going to consider the whole person's physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, while conventional medicine tends to focus on specific symptoms or diseases. And then you're going to look at the ingredients. Herbalism is going to use plant-based ingredients, whereas conventional medicine typically will rely on synthetic compounds and pharmaceuticals. Herbalists can customize treatments for each individual, taking into account personal history and constitution of each person, whereas conventional medicine often follows a standardized protocol. Herbal remedies may take longer to show effects compared to a prescription drug, which can act more quickly. And then integrative medicine. Some people use healthcare providers and herbalism alongside each other. They're integrating both approaches for comprehensive care. So if you think about herbal remedies and you consider safety precautions and potential risks, you're going to look at dosage. Accurate dosing is critical, as excessive use of herbs can lead to adverse effects or toxicity. There can be interactions. Herbal remedies can interact with medication, potentially reducing the effectiveness of the medication or causing side effects. Allergies. Some individuals can be allergic to specific herbs, leading to a reaction. So make sure you know your allergies and inform your herbalist of what they are. There can be contamination. So if herbs or plants are improperly harvested, they can pose health risks. So make sure that you are sourcing your herbs from a reputable supplier. And then professional guidance. It is very advisable to consult with a qualified herbalist or healthcare provider or both when you are using herbal remedies, especially if you have underlying health conditions, you are pregnant, or you are nursing. So then if you think about the successful use of herbal treatments. You can look at digestive issues. So, lots of people have reported relief from digestive problems like indigestion or IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, through the use of herbal teas like peppermint or ginger. Chamomile and valerian have been mentioned and used effectively in improving sleep quality for people with insomnia. And then you can use all kinds of herbal topical salves to support your skin. So, calendula and aloe vera are really fantastic for skin irritations and eczema. And then there are herbal remedies for stress and anxiety. You can use lavender or passion flower tinctures, you can use lemon balm tea, and they're all shown to reduce stress and anxiety. And then for immune support, you can look at echinacea and elderberry as supplements, as tinctures, as teas, and they are so supportive of the body in supporting the immune system, boosting the immune system, and getting you through cold and flu season with definitely better outcomes. So it is really important to remember that everyone's body and everyone's body chemistry is their own. This is not medical advice. You should ask lots of questions and do lots of research. Make sure you consult with a healthcare professional or herbalist when you're starting on your herbal journey. I am so glad that you watched this video with me, and if you found it beneficial or you think someone else would find it beneficial, please like, subscribe, and share the video to any social media platforms or just on this platform itself.